Hi, it's Subble1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And I found myself out by the California Nebula, and I was really surprised to find a system with REZ sites. And I did a bit of REZ hunting. I haven't played much lately, I'm a bit out of practice, so I thought I'd hop on and sort of just chill out. I was practicing using my railgun FDL. I actually put a bi-weave shield on it, which is rubbish. Never put a bi-weave shield on FDL. But yeah, it didn't work, the bi-weave shield. I should have just left my normal. I normally have a 4 prismatic and a 5 bank on this FDL. But yeah, the prismatic was not a good idea, especially if you're going to ram as much as me. But I was just having a little play with a multi-cannon railgun FDL, and yeah, it worked okay. It's not a bad combination of weaponry. The consistency of the multi-cannons and the burst of the railguns do work really well. You know, I don't use this ship very often. I almost forget that I've got 2 FDLs, to be honest, because I'm never been a big fan of the FDL, the wonky cockpit and all the rest of it, and I'm not a fan of REZ hunting. But here, in a very picturesque REZ site with a beautiful planet and the California Nebula in the background, I enjoyed myself. Not being a fan of PvE combat, I normally, if I do PvE combat, it's in a wing, so we're chatting and then I can get through it. It's never been my thing. You know, I'm all about the player interaction on this game, and PvE stuff is stuff that I do for BGS reasons or for power play reasons, and that's about it. You know, and yeah, it's not my favourite thing to do in the game, but sometimes you need to do it. And honestly, when it's as picturesque a place as this, it's not too taxing. I mean, it's a lovely looking planet, a lovely looking ring system, and right near the California Nebula, which, you know, was very picturesque in the background. And when you saw the California Nebula through the rings, it was actually quite interesting to look at, which made the whole having to do some PvE combat a lot easier for me. But yeah, nice bit of PvE out of the California Nebula. And I gotta say, REZ hunting is way more profitable than I remember it being, and that's not a bad thing. But yeah, never put bi-weaves on FDL. I mean, it's okay in PvE, but for PvP purposes, I've had many chats with people about this, and it's the size of bi-weave on FDLs and Mambas just doesn't seem to work. They're not good ships for bi-weaves. Don't know why. The crates are the way to go if you want to run a bi-weave. If you're running an FDL or a Mamba, prismatics all the way. It's the way I stand on it. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with that. I must admit, I enjoyed using the railguns because I don't use railguns enough, and I do enjoy using them. They are particularly brutal. But you know, it's one of those things. I even pretty much forgot I had this FDL, so it was good fun to pull it out, put whack a bi-weave on it and do a bit of PvE stuff for a change, just because it was so picturesque and I don't do it very often. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.